Hi friends, I'm glad to come your way once again with this conversation on prayer and intimacy. Yesterday I started talking about what Jesus introduced to his disciples in Matthew 6 verse 9. He said, "In this manner therefore pray, our Father in heaven." So you see, prayer begins with relationship. And it's supposed to also grow the relationship. I'll say that again. Prayer begins with relationship. Our relationship with God is what gives us the right to even come to him in prayer. Our relationship with him is what allows us to come to him in prayer, is what gives us access into his presence to begin with. And the good news is that shouldn't even be the end of it. You know, starting off on the basis of a relationship should not be the end of it. The prayer endeavors we engage in is supposed to actually grow the relationship. So one of the goals, one of the very important goals of prayer is intimacy, the building of intimacy. The building of intimacy. You know, we all know how it is when we love somebody or we meet somebody we like. You know, the one of the first things we want to know is we want to get to know them. What are we doing? We are trying to be close to them. We are trying to build and develop the friendship. We are trying to develop intimacy. And it's the same thing with our relationship with God. Our prayer endeavors, our prayer journeys are supposed to draw us close to God and to help us build intimacy, asking for things and, you know, having our requests answered is just an extra. The main meat is to develop our intimacy with God. And I read Jeremiah 31:3 yesterday. It said, "The Lord appeared to us in the past, saying, I have loved you with an everlasting love." Let me even stop there. The bit I want to emphasize on is the fact that the Lord appeared to us. You see, it's the nature of God to appear. And if I say appear, I don't mean like physically appear like the way I've appeared on your screen. No. But it's his nature to reveal himself. He's a self-revealing God. The whole basis of scripture and salvation is God's self-revelation. You know, Hebrews 1:3 talks about how Jesus is the express image of God. We had no way of knowing how God is like, what he likes, what he doesn't like, what makes him happy, what his nature is. We had no way of knowing that except for Christ's coming. How do I even put this? We had no way of knowing it if Christ hadn't come to represent God for us. So you see, God's nature of revealing himself comes through even then. He loves to reveal himself. He loves to make himself known. And that stems from his drive, his desire to be close to us and for us to be close to him. He wants us to know him. He wants to show us himself. And this should be our desire too. It should be a burning desire on the heart of everyone to know God, to get close to him. He appeared to them. The Lord appeared to us. God likes to reveal himself. And so Paul said, that I may know him. That I may know him. Is that your driving passion? Is that the goal of your prayer? Do you go into prayer just to be with him? Just to know him, just to talk with him, just to feel his presence, just to be close to him? I pray that this will be our desire. And I pray that our prayer lives will be a place where we develop real intimacy. with God our Father. Psalm 103 verse 7, it says, he made known, there you go again, he made known his ways to Moses and his deeds to the people of Israel. People, I can go on and on about, with scriptures of how God revealed, how God made known himself or something about himself. He's always wanting to reveal himself. When was the last time you had a real, revelation of something new about God? How long has it been? Is it not about time you had a real fresh encounter with his presence, where you get in his presence and you don't even want to leave? One songwriter, I think it's Don Moore, he said, excuse me, I just want to be where you are, dwelling daily in your presence. I don't want to worship from afar. Draw me near to where you are. I want to be where you are, dwelling in your presence, feasting at your table, and surrounded by your glory, in your presence. That's where I always want to be. Oh, I just want to be. I just want to be with you. Is this your desire? Is this what you want? Is it your heart's cry? To know him and to be known by him? Is this the longing of your heart? I leave you with this. May the Lord draw you close to him. May he begin to trouble the waters of your spirit. May he begin to trouble the waters of your soul. May he begin to stir up a hunger and a thirst. A hunger that nothing else can satisfy but his presence. I speak a revival over you.